Do now please rise and remove your hats for the singing of O Canada and the Star-Spangled Banner, performed today by Jessica Schreiber.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Time for our Tim Hortons starting netminders this afternoon. 32-year-old Dustin Tokarski in his 48th NHL appearance up against 25-year-old Karel Vejmelka. First NHL appearance, first start in North America. The common thread between these two, both earned their jobs this season by their play in the NHL's preseason. Over the course of his 51 years with the Sabres, he has called Buffalo games versus 39 NHL teams. In fact, as he was settling in with his second year with the Sabres, today's opponent was beginning its 7-year run as the Winnipeg Jets of the World Hockey Association before merging into the NHL in 1979 and ultimately relocating to the desert in 1996. It's the Buffalo Sabres versus the Arizona Coyotes, and Hall of Famer Rick Jeanneret with the call.
And we are set to go, Brian Duff and everybody else within the sound of my voice, as the face-off will be coming up at center ice with the referees Justin St. Pierre and Frederick Lecuyer, who also worked the opening game of the season on Thursday. Derek Nansen and Dave Brisebois, they're the linesmen. As it's brought to center and flipped in deep now into Arizona territory, around on the boards, held in there by Buffalo, broken up, however, and taken away to center ice by the Arizona Coyotes. Down into the corner. Bryson took a bump, but he played the puck around, got it free, and it comes to center ice. Brought back now to Olofsson. Olofsson in over the line. Cleared it across ice, and it jumped over the stick. Jumped back behind the net again. Taken away finally by Chychrun. Back to the point. Sabres keeping it in. Miller. He sends it in. Got it in deep of the net. They try to jam it in the short side. Tage Thompson had a chance, but said no. The goaltender, Vejmelka, said, you can't do that. Not from there. First period replays are brought to you by Ford. Get into America's best-selling truck. 44 years straight. The new Ford F-150. built Ford Tough.
RJ, question, back when you started, were they still using frozen horse dung for pucks?
Yes, they were.
Or were they rubber?
And they were also using sticks, real sticks, which are not always anymore. They're more like rubber. Here's the puck brought away to center ice now. Skipped in over the Buffalo line. It ends up back around behind the net. Picked free by the Sabres, trying to get it out of there. Will Butcher had company, and now it's knocked free, but not out of the zone. Back to the point, long shot, and Tokarski says, nah, I'll hang on to it.
Yeah, once again here, the Sabres got to come out this afternoon with a ton of energy like they did in the first game. They just overpowered Montreal with their speed and their pressure all over the ice. Got to carry that into this one, too. Phil Housley and his group, after that first game against Columbus, not happy with the defensive core. So you got to make sure you put some pressure on them here early.
Coyotes managed to keep it in. They jam it along the boards thanks to Clayton Keller, but it's broken up now by Buffalo and tipped free to center ice by Skinner. That'll be dumped in high and wide of the net. Poked back into the corner again. Chopped ahead by Boyd. He got it up to center ice, and the Coyotes coming away in over the Buffalo line. And nice move there by Pezic to stop the Coyotes from going any farther. In particular, Boyd. Both teams are making a change. And the pass comes up on the wing and brought away to center ice now. Scooped ahead up on the wing, brought in over the line, kept in there by Skinner. Skinner took a shot, and that one deflects high and ends up back in the corner again. Skinner trying to pick it off, can't. Back to the point, the shot right on and held by the goaltender, Vejmelka. Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center. Keys to the game.
Well, the first key here is get as many shots as possible on Karel Vejmelka. First NHL game here. He's not a young guy. He's a proven goaltender out of the Czech League, but you've got to test him and test him as much as possible. The second thing is pressure. As I said, not happy with the way they're deep played in Columbus. You got to get the puck deep. You got to work them low and try to take advantage of them here early.
Coyotes trying to make it work now to get out of their own end. It's whistled across ice and taken away by Chychrun. Chychrun gets flattened at center ice as he gets stepped into by Kajula. And Chychrun moves up again and gets around Kajula this time to ease the puck back into the corner. They battle on the wall. Kajula hooks it free, and there's Chychrun to say hiya. Right back again. Coyotes hustling to make a complete change. Round on the boards it comes to center ice. Kicked off a skate and now chipped in by Bjork, and that'll go wide of the net. Arizona's turn to try and slide it up on the wing. And helping it the rest of the way in over the line with Louis Eriksson. Deflected but not out. Now back into the corner. And Buffalo regrouping and dealing around behind the net, and it goes to Miller. Colin Miller scoots it away to center. Into Arizona territory. The shot that does not get through. It deflected wide. Poked back into the corner. Chipped around on the boards to the other side. And Kessel gets rid of it. Well, he lost control of it, actually. And Buffalo takes it back courtesy of Thompson. Thompson dragging the puck along the boards. Feeds it behind the net. Kept in there by Olofsson. Tipping it back to the point. Over it comes to Miller. Miller trying to get it in front. Back to Miller again. Miller holding it in. Zips it into Thompson. Thompson keeping it in there. Thompson rolled it on into the corner, but the Coyotes intercept and then have difficulty and can't get it out. And Buffalo keeping it back in again with the Sabres putting some pressure on and stolen away. And Olofsson just failed to come free. Back in the corner, taken by Schmaltz. Schmaltz got it over on the wing. 4 minutes into a scoreless first period. Arizona making a quick change on the fly as the puck comes into the Buffalo zone and is drifted around on the boards and rolled free back to center ice again. Only to be tapped right back in by the Coyotes as Zadushkin got his stick on it. Brought away to center again, in over the line, kept in there by Eakin, who took a bump. And Buffalo trying to put some pressure on here now. Caroms around behind the net. Jam back in the other direction again. Pezic was way up on the play, and he retreats. Buffalo keeping it in. Here's the pass to Pezic with a shot, and he fired it just wide. Round of the boards, held in once again by Robert Hagg. Sabres battling to keep it alive in the Arizona zone. Girgensons taking on all comers in the corner, and it's finally spun free and picked up by Ladd. Ladd gets it to center, now rolls it in over the line, and going back after it will be Hagg. Hagg for Buffalo, coming away to center. He rifles one into the corner, and getting knocked down on the play was Hinostroza, who wanted to pick up the puck off the backboards. Tipped around on the wall, taken away by Keller to center ice. That's rolled as far as the Buffalo line, broken up right there, however. Oh, hack at the puck, and it's chopped free and came right in front of the net. Knocked down again. Hooked back into the corner. Sabres trying to work it out of there, but the Coyotes are holding it in. Tipping it back to the point, and it came to Chychrun. Chychrun's shot goes wide. Not many of his shots do, however, and now it's long into the corner again. Arizona trying to put some more pressure on. They jam it free, and it's cleared, but to the blue line. Coyotes keeping it in there. Well, back into the corner to Krause. Off to Chychrun. He fires the shot. Tokarski makes the save, and he'll hang on to it, and they need a whistle. 6 minutes into this opening period.
Jacob Chychrun firing this one to the net here for the second shot for the Arizona Coyotes in this game. Here's 6 steps down, the quick shot. There's traffic in front. Tokarski does a nice job finding that one through traffic. And very few real good opportunities here for the Coyotes in the Sabre zone to keep them to the outside. And a couple of adjustments for both teams we're going to touch here too early in this hockey game that have helped on both sides.
There's the puck steered to the corner, set up on the wing, but not out of the zone. Now it'll come out as it's brought away to center ice. In over the line by Miller. Miller took a shot. Gamelka knocked it around behind the net. Coyotes recovering and sending a cross-ice pass that'll be banked in by Soderstrom. Long screen shot, tipped wide. Bryson trying to take it away behind the net, lost control of it though, and held right back to the point with another shot that just goes wide of the Buffalo net, occupied by Dustin Tokarski. Worked around on the wall, held in there. Now Coyotes trying to get it out in front, and Tokarski helped out his own cause there by slapping it away. Poked back into the corner. To the point it comes with a long shot. That goes wide of the net as Tokarski was taken off his feet. Now Miller takes it back again as the Coyotes are changing. A pass comes up on the wing. Trying to get free is Kajula. He gets tied up on the wall. Finally gets knocked off stride, and Liam O'Brien recovers for Arizona and getting it up ahead. Rolling it into the corner. Pezic is there to try and steal it away once again. Pezic battling along the wall. It's chipped back to the point. Hit a skate and recovered by Buffalo. On to center ice. Brought in over the line now by Thompson. Takes a shot, and that one off a leg and goes caroming all the way out to neutral zone again. Left for Pezic. Pezic tapped it right back in. And a backhand goes wide of the net as it was Asplund who let that one go. Back in the corner. Coyotes get it up in the wing to Ladd. Ladd gets in over the line, but way offside on the play, and there's also going to be a penalty coming up here. First one of the game with 12 minutes to go here in the scoreless first.
With too many men. You take a look at it and you can count. There's 6 guys, and they're all in the play down low too. And it was just a confusion on the line change right there. And they actually played for a while before the referee or the linesman or anybody actually realized it. Eventually it's called. Sabres on the power play in the first game. Excellent. 3 goals on 6 attempts, so 50%. And Arizona, not so good on the penalty kill. They give up 2 goals on 3 attempts.
And the first attempt for either team in this hockey game as the puck's cleared around on the boards, spun back into the corner and rifled down the ice. This Sabres power play brought to you by New Wave Energy, your local energy supplier and the power behind the Buffalo Sabres. Puck dropped back down, taken by Thompson. He whipped it over on the wing, but it was in the skates, and now it's cleared ahead and brought in by Girgensons. Girgensons gets knocked down in the corner. Chipped behind the net, cranked off the boards, kept in by Dahlin. Dahlin, he's got it again at the point. Got it across ice. Tipped back to Olofsson. Dahlin, they move the puck around. Thompson got it to Dahlin. Now to Olofsson, walking and shooting one right on. And Vejmelka comes out to make the save.
Now, Sabres doing a nice job here on this power play. They're really working the top two killers here for Arizona. And you're watching them come off the ice right now, and they're both gassed because of the puck movement. Really had them chasing that whole time. And Dahlin, nobody really wants to force anything there. Finally, it opened up for Olsen to step in and take that shot. You'd like to see somebody converge to the front of the net. It was a point-blank shot. Easy save for the goalie.
Bryson keeping it in, got it off to this corner, back to Oposo. Now to Bryson again. Over to Oposo, fires one, he ripped it wide. Round on the board. Back it comes to Oposo again. Left it to Bryson. He got it in deep into the corner. Cleared across, and it didn't quite get to Oposo. And it slapped ahead. Oposo tracks it down again and keeps it in there, taking it away and clearing it to Cousins. Cousins slipping it to Oposo. Oposo trying to find an open man. Got it behind the net. Worked around to Miller. Miller flipped it and all the way around to Oposo. He tried to get it into the slot area. It's intercepted and whipped back down the ice with 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Bryson gobbles it up. He'll come away with a pass on the wing. Brought to the line but not in. Now tapped back to Bryson again. And recovered for the Sabres by Butcher. Butcher tapping it on to center ice. That's brought in over the line as it's scooped on through to the corner. Now the Coyotes will return to full strength. Left back there and taken by Hinostroza. Got it ahead and over the line again. Buffalo trying to put some pressure on in the zone. Round on the boards. They slap at it on the wall, but it squirts free and comes to center ice and picked up by Kessel. And he's stripped of the puck by Dahlin. It's brought back in the other direction. But taken away and then cleared in inadvertently by the Coyotes to their own zone. Halfway through the first period. Brought up on the wall. Tapped on into the corner. Hag is in there. Pezic comes over to help out. Pezic kicks it free behind the net and slides it up on the wing. Pass comes back through the middle again. Into Arizona territory. Cleared in front of the net. And it went a little bit too far for Oposo. Eriksson gets it back. Deflected as far as center. And Girgensons is there to take it away. Hag spinning. Back inside his own line as he heads to the bench. Miller tried to flip it ahead, but that went off an Arizona shin pad. And it finally goes to Tage Thompson again. Brought away to center ice now and scooped on in by Olofsson. Goaltender got it around on the boards, and it's going to be knocked free and knocked away as far as center. Olofsson stealing it back. Nice pass, get it up on the wing, left there. Thompson fires a shot, and it's kicked away. Back to the point it comes. Miller, he drills it across ice, and that was a little too hard and too high. Round on the boards, Thompson reaches for it, and boy, he's got a long one of those. As the shot comes from the point, and the goaltender says, I think we better rest for just a moment here. Why? Because he knows there's a timeout. 8 minutes to go, scoreless.
Great opportunity. Watch this. Asplund keeps going to the net, and what that does is draws both men back. And it opens up a huge lane right there for Tage Thompson to step right in almost to the face-off circle. Nice job by Asplund finding Thompson, but Thompson reading everybody backing in because of the driving of the net by Asplund there. That's good work off each other. Both those guys generated a fantastic opportunity. Arizona hasn't got a shot on the Sabres net in the last 6 minutes of play here.
And keeping in mind that 2 of those minutes they were killing off a penalty. They jam it along the boards and it pops free at center, but frozen long enough for a whistle. Stay tuned for the Gerber collision of the game coming up later in our broadcast. Less than 8 to go here in the opening period. Right to center, fired on in by Butcher. Jammed around on the boards, but taken back again by Krause. And he'll get it on to center ice. He's got it again on the return pass. Now it comes back in front of the net. And Buffalo breaking it up and bringing it out of the zone. Pass goes up on the wing. Tipped in over the line. They try to slide it in front, but it didn't work out, as Ruotsalainen was there. Poked on into Buffalo territory, so both teams will just change up with 7:10 left on the clock, period number 1 from KeyBank Center. On to center ice for Will Butcher. He flips it in and hustles to the bench. Jammed around behind the net by Soderstrom. Comes back in the other direction, right beside the net, out in front, another whack at it. Goaltender down and out, but there's another shot. That was blocked in front of the net. They all scramble there. And it's tipped wide, slapped it around into the corner. Kept in by Buffalo. Pezic moves up to pinch it along the boards. Chasing it down behind the net. He finally got it free into the corner, and it's cleared out in front. Came back to the point. Is held in there by Hague. Now it's jammed right in front of the net again, and Buffalo with 3 great opportunities. Dumped across ice. Hague comes over to break it up, and it's steered by Tokarski around on the boards. Didn't get it out of the zone, though. Hague chases down his check in the corner, went around behind the net. Out in front, they score! That one was in, whipped the right off the bat out in front of the net, and was jammed in by Andrew Ladd. And Coyotes have a 1-0 lead.
Now that's Andrew Ladd's 250th NHL goal, and he's getting it here in the first period versus the Sabres. Sabres had great pressure, come down the ice the other end. Little breakdown there. You got to have your man in front. You can't just think you got him in your stick length. That's Mark Pezic right there. You got to get over, you got to eliminate, you got to get a little help because the other man's in the corner. Nevertheless, a little breakdown right there. And that's what happens. You almost want to see a forward drop down there as help as well, but Andrew Ladd finds just inside the far post to get the 1-0 lead. On the 3rd shot in the game for them.
There's the puck over the line, shot right on again. Tokarski makes the save, and it squirts off into the corner. Girgensons gets it back, slows things down, and now brought away to center ice. Chipped in over the line, hit the linesman, unfortunately, and couldn't go any farther as it slapped right into Derek Nansen's skates. Eakin slips it back. 5.5 to go here in the opening period. The visitors with the 1-0 lead. Miller leaves it back there. It's tapped in over the line by Olofsson. Hacked right back out to center again and taken away by Colin Miller. Now Miller behind the net. Fisher keeps an eye on him from out in front. Miller slides it up in the wing, deflected in over the line. Too far for Olofsson. He tried to steal it back in the corner. Thompson lost control of it and then gets shielded off the play, and the Coyotes will bring it to the line and out. Thompson stole it right back again, tried to pass ahead, and it ends up popping back to center ice again and is recovered by the Coyotes, only to lose it once again. Brought away to center. In over the line as Dahlin rips it in. That's tipped around on the boards, and the shot just goes wide on the short side. Flip back in the corner once more for Arizona. Now squeezed through center ice. That'll be knocked down. And Buffalo trying to make it happen again as they get it on into the corner. Poking along the boards. It popped free. And it's tapped back once again. Kajula chasing after it. Got it over the line. But that's broken up. And Bjork couldn't get anywhere. Almost stolen by Kajula, but he couldn't control it after he got his stick on it. Fed back in over the Buffalo line once more. Off the glass to center ice and zipped right back in again by our old friend Johan Larsson. Back to the point it comes. Worked across ice. The shot kicked away by Tokarski. Pezic steers it up on the wing. Brought ahead by Cousins. He got it over the line, but his pass was taken away by Larsson. Larsson steps into Buffalo territory. Flipped it around behind the net. Goes back into the corner with a little pushing and shoving going on beyond the play. And now Buffalo starting away. On to center. In over the Arizona line. The pass into the corner. Backhand shot right on, but Vejmelka will hang on to it. 3 minutes and just a little bit to go in the opening period. The visitors have the 1-0 lead. And on WGR, they discuss all the Sabres games. Take your calls, too. Instigators with Brian Duff and Marty Biron, home of the Buffalo Sabres. WGR Sports Radio 550 and MSG.
Now Andrew Ladd has joined the Arizona Coyotes this year. 2-time Stanley Cup champion. Carolina and Chicago. Clips 40.6 consecutive seasons in his career. And if you want to bring in somebody that has experience, knows how to win, teach some of your young guys, he's the perfect guy.
Puck on to center ice. Butcher breaks it up, slips it across ice, and it'll be drifted right back in again. Olofsson traps it along the wall, spins it free to Thompson. And he does some physical work in the corner, but the Coyotes will take it back again. Zipped around behind the net for them to Strollman. That comes to center. Butcher breaks it up neatly onto Olofsson. Olofsson for Thompson. Thompson couldn't control it, however, and got off a skate, and now comes to center ice with Eriksson's pass across ice. Brought in over the line. Schmaltz and around behind the net. Poked free on the wall and zipped back out to center ice. A little over a couple of minutes remaining here in the opening period. Pass slides down low to the corner. It's hacked around on the boards. Butcher trying to get it out. Finally left for Thompson. And think he's probably late to get to the bench, and he will right now. Got it far at center. Pezic swings it in, or Colin Miller, beg your pardon. Whipped around on the boards, bounces back to the point, is kept in there by Buffalo as it goes to the corner, and Oposo picks it up. Oposo along the wall, spinning to shake this check. Feeds it in for Girgensons. Girgensons uses his legs to get away. Now whipped back behind the net to the other side of the rink. Sabres holding it in. Oposo sends it on into the corner, came right beside the net again. Tapped around on the boards. Back to the point it comes. Miller got it across ice. A long shot. Deflected right on. And Vejmelka makes the save. Out in front again. Girgensons another shot. Buffalo putting on the pressure now. Poso. He'll get it back to the point. Miller waiting there. Fires it in. It jumped over the stick of Eakin, who tries to track it down in the corner. Takes a rough ride in there, but knocks it free. Got it behind the net again. Right in front. And it's cleared. There's a penalty coming up now to Arizona. Back to the point. Buffalo's pressure causing this penalty. And play has been called, and I'm not too sure why the whistle went, but it did. And as a result of that, it will now mean that the Coyotes will be shorthanded.
Yeah, I think Beagle's going to get a hooking call here.
Number 83, Arizona, minor penalty.
Why did the whistle go, Razor?
I don't know. They just wanted to blow it. Right here, good battle in front of the net. That's Beagle with Eakin right there, and that's the penalty where he gets a stick up around his hands. That's the call. And some good pressure here by the Sabres. Here's Bryson throwing this one in the front of the net. The redirect by Kyle Raposo. And here's Cody Eakin throwing this one to the front of the net. And Girgensons doing a nice job stopping it, getting his body turned, and firing it to the net there in the quick save.
Just wanted to blow it. Yeah, well, I asked the question.
You asked. I don't know. I'm not in their heads. I'm not a referee. I have no idea. They do what they want to do.
That's why your job is to be down at ice level to know
I'll
things
ask when
like
they
this.
come over, okay?
Maybe we should switch positions. You come up here and I'll go down there.
You couldn't handle it. You tried it once and you were a little baby down there.
No, I was really good. I was awesome until Ristolainen hit Jordan Nolan. Now it's cleared on into the corner, around on the boards, trying to keep it alive in there. Buffalo working with the man advantage with 25 seconds remaining in the period. Girgensons to Skinner. Skinner knocked off the puck in behind the goal, gets up again. He's not very happy, and he takes down a man as he took out Connor Timmins. Back to the point and missed, and it slithers down the ice, and Tokarski will come out and play it away. Scoots it behind the net, and that will end period number 1.
Yeah, not a bad period for the Buffalo Sabres. I think they came out, they had their feet moving there, but not sharp with the puck. Too many turnovers. Passing isn't quite as sharp as it was last game. I think they got a chance here on this power play. Get in the room, get things settled down a little bit, take a deep breath, and get everybody back on the same page here.
Buffalo certainly had the opportunities in the period, outshooting Arizona 13-5. However, one of those 5 shots, the one by Andrew Ladd, went into the Sabres net, and it's a 1-0 count as a result of that. The Verizon Intermission Report is up and coming next.
$50 with best in-class towing and payload. Indeed. Opening week presented by Indeed. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. And by Toyota. Let's go places.
First period highlights featured a goalie giveaway, a lost battle, and lost coverage. You know what that leads to? A 4-letter word. Ladd. L-A-D-D, as in Andrew, his first as a Yote, 1-0.
It was a really nice play by Ryan Dzingel to stop in the middle of the net and come back to the open side where Mark Pysyk wasn't covering. And you see the numbers, Duffer. I'll let you go through them, but it was a dominant period, I thought, by the Buffalo Sabres.
Well, that's the thing. I felt it was more dominant, but the offensive zone possession numbers are pretty close.
Yeah, it was pretty close because I thought the Sabres had a few good shifts in the offensive zone, but a lot of the game was played in the neutral zone, and you can see it's pretty even in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
So that's where I think the consistency of shift after shifts would be where the numbers would separate from one another. And right now, there was too many shifts that went one and done. There were some great shifts, but the Sabres did not keep that going like they did in the first game.
When Ryan Dzingel was a Senator, he often produced pretty well against Buffalo.
Yeah.
He had a primary assist, and Angry Larry got the secondary here today in his first ever game against Buffalo.
Well, good work by Angry Larry in the corner to win his battle.
Yeah.
But I still think that, Dustin Tokarski plays the puck around the wall. We need a winger on that wall.
Yeah.
On the back check, you need to get to your wall. Tokarski had only one option to put it out there. Arizona won that puck race. It leads to a goal.
And the first period is in the books for Karel Vejmelka, and it was a perfect period for him. Buffalo had 14 shots on goal. Remember, carryover power play time for the Sabres. They'll start 5-on-4 as we dive into period 2 with RJ and Razor.
Second period replays. They're brought to you by your Western New York GMC dealers. We are professional grade. All ready to roll with the second period of play from Key Bank Center in downtown Buffalo. As Sabres will be playing Vancouver the next game. Again at home. And then moving off for a little bit of on the road action. 1-0. Arizona with the lead here. Buffalo controlling it from the face-off with a pass up the middle. It goes to Skinner. He zipped it over on the wing. Brought in over the line and left there for a shot off into the corner. Held around again and recovered by Buffalo. To the point it comes. Dahlin dumped across ice. Dahlin one-timer, and he partially fanned on it. He didn't get much on that, and the Coyotes trying to come back to take advantage of it, but it's broken up. And it's Dahlin who will take it away. Dahlin dropping it back. Buffalo working on the power play here. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Shoveled around behind the net. That'll dribble its way into the corner, but Olofsson couldn't get there in time, and the Coyotes take advantage and slap it all the way down the ice. Karski is out to leave it there for Dahlin. Time for one more rush with the man advantage. Up the middle, the pass in over the line, trying to go in on goal. Kajula, you got a weak shot away the rebound. They score on the rebound just as the penalty expires, and the Buffalo Sabres have tied it here in the opening seconds of the second period. Cody Eakin is the man of the hour.
Now this is a great heads-up play by Dahlin coming out of his zone. Look at this. He's serving. Puts it right up the middle to Kajula. Two men converge on Kajula. He gets the puck to the net. And Cousins and Eakin following through, coming up the ice with speed. Walk right into that rebound right there, and they're able to shuffle it in by the goaltender. Nice job there, support, but Kajula taking two guys, pass from Dahlin, gets that separation, opens up the ice, and that support Don Granato talks about is able to capitalize.
Puck fired into the Arizona zone, off into the corner, now worked up along the wall to Kessel, and he got it out. Now it's cleared back into the corner again. Coyotes looking for a pass to Kessel. That did not connect, and it goes back to center ice. Buffalo again recovering. Trying to hang on to it was Hinostroza, had a little difficulty. Pass comes up the middle now from Bryson. Bryson stamped it ahead. That's going to be an offside, however. Delayed offside. It's not delayed anymore because it's brought out of the zone. Off the glass, far as center ice. It's knocked down, chipped up ahead again. Oposo gets knocked off his pins. Back after it in the corner is recovered by Bragg. Got it around behind the net. Hag chasing it down again. Robert Hag. Picked up on the wing to Oposo. He couldn't get anywhere. Coyotes putting a little pressure on in the Buffalo end now. Out in front, there's the shot knocked down in front of the net, and the rebound is swept away off the glass to the blue line, but not out. Arizona keeping it in the Buffalo end. To the point it comes with a long screen shot that went off a leg in front of the net. And now is swept to an open wing. That's flipped ahead out to center ice. Eakin trying to get away there. He got pinned and could not. And then Eakin breaks it up at center ice. And taken back by Chychrun. Chychrun will roll it across ice. Fed ahead by Strawman. In over the Buffalo line. Rolled free into the corner. Chipped around behind the net. Chychrun one-timer and his stick explodes. And here's Buffalo coming back with a break going in on goal. What a chance for Hinostroza. He did everything right except put the puck into the net.
He looked good.
Yeah, he did. Well, flipped on into the corner again. Chychrun is back after it. Chychrun inadvertently started all that when his stick exploded on the shots. Tokarski feeds a weak shot off into the corner, but the Coyotes hold it in there, at least for a moment anyway. And they do again. Tipped off the boards and around behind the Buffalo net. Back into the corner. Comes to the blue line. Arizona breaking up the play again. Battling back for it is Butcher. But it came back to the point, kept in again by the Coyotes with another shot that gets knocked down and then is taken away and comes to center ice. Touch pass left there. Cousins couldn't get a shot away, and now he'll peel off and go to the bench. It's rolled out to center behind Kessel. And the Sabres are comfortable in recovery and bringing it out of their own zone in a 1-1 tie. Drifted around behind the net. Back behind the goal again. Rolled on into the corner. Bryson keeping it in. Arizona trying to work it out and finally do as far as center ice, but Boyd lost control. Long pass ahead, brought in over the line. Olofsson rips a shot, and goaltender Vejmelka got a piece of that, I believe. Hag is after it, and he'll swing it across ice to Thompson. Up on the wing for Olofsson. Back for Thompson. It didn't get that far. Two Coyotes collide, however, and Vejmelka didn't cover up on it, and the Sabres try to take advantage of that. Kept in by Buffalo again. As Asplund turns, there's a shot that hits the side of the net. Goes back into the corner. One broken stick out there, causing a little bit of havoc. Pass goes off into the corner, too high in the air. Tipped around on the boards and recovered by Soderstrom. He tumbles to the ice in the corner as Kajula went over top of him. Back to the point it comes. Helped in by Buffalo's Bjork. And the shot gets knocked down. Another whack at it in front of the net. Again, that got blocked. Here's another chance. Kicked across to Anders Bjork. Shot right on. Tipped around on the boards. Kept in there by Buffalo. Now rolled around on the boards to Kajula. He left it beside the net. And it's picked off, and Timmins will take it away and slither it down the ice. Long pass to the middle. Doesn't work out. Timmins cleared it back in again. Rolled off into the corner. They whack at it along the boards. Buffalo trying to make it happen, and it finally goes to center ice. Gostisbehere comes up with it. He'll sail it right back in again. Shot gets knocked down, but not out of the zone. These two teams are taking turns putting on pressure here. Puck goes to the corner. Kept in there by Dzingel. Back to the point, but not out. Dzingel got it again. Left it there for a shot, and that one's going to find the mesh in behind the nets. 12:48 remaining here in the second period. Buffalo, Cody Eakin. He gets the equalizer.
Right there, Jacob Chikrin's stick. Vinny Hinostroza picks up this puck. Look at 21 miles an hour going down the ice. RJ, I think he should have dropped it back to about 18. So his brain caught up to him. When he got to the net, he knew what to do. But a great play there. Good effort by Vinny Hinostroza once he got to the net. But a big save right there. That was a huge save.
That's one of those plays that you know you're going to be taken to task by your teammates the next day, right?
Yeah, that's all right, though. He got it into that position.
Yeah, the Coyotes trying to keep it in and keep it alive on the boards. It's flipped ahead. Not out yet. Now Girgensons comes up with it, and it dribbles out over the line to center ice. Brought back in again by Oposo, who was the first one in there. Round behind the net into the corner. Eakin chasing around his man. Dribbles around on the boards. And the Coyotes will knock it free, and it comes to center. But Butcher is there to tap it away. Well, Butcher has to chase after it again. Oh, he had to do that quick. And whoa, what a little nifty move from Mr. Dahlin. In over the line, left to Oposo. He leaves it to Thompson. Scoots it across ice. Whipping it over to Thompson again. Thompson drags it free on the boards. Back to the point it comes to Bryson. Bryson got away. In front of the net, the shot. Oh, shot wide by Thompson after a great play. Olofsson's turn to lug it back in again. Chikrin took a run at him and missed. Poked back along the boards again. Flipped free to the line. And it's kept in by Miller. And Miller goes after it again to kick it up against the wall. Finally, it popped free and went to center ice, but Buffalo is back quickly. Tap free to Bryson. He'll leave it back there. 11 minutes and a little bit to go in the second period. Miller in over the line. Sails it all the way around, trying to find Asplund in the other corner. Asplund whacks at it. Break it up and get it ahead, and now it comes to center ice. Cleared in over the line, and a chance for the Coyotes. As the puck is knocked down, comes back to the point. Long screen shot, and Buffalo takes it away on the rebound. On to center for Cousins. Cousins hooked a pass ahead. Instead, Buffalo's going to be called for icing.
Tage Thompson had a glorious opportunity. He's going to ultimately end up missing the net. Look at this play by Bryson at the blue line, stepping around his man. Beautiful pass across to Thompson. He wastes no time getting that position, taking the quick shot. And he just misses that one on the short side. 8 shots right now are 18-8 in favor of the Buffalo Sabres. The Sabres have only surrendered 3 shots so far to Arizona in the second period.
Down the puck goes off the Arizona glove and down the ice and fired back in the other direction, and that's going to be an icing coming up against the Coyotes. This Tuesday, October 19th, the Sabres will host Vancouver Canucks in their 3rd game of the season. Don't miss your chance to be there and cheer on the team against a Western Conference opponent. Tickets available at sabres.com/tickets. Buffalo holding it in. Had a pass to Skinner. Got away from him, however. And then Skinner got it in front of the net, but Cousins couldn't flag it down. Chipped around on the boards. Coyotes with an errant pass that was to nobody as far as I can figure out. Now it goes back into the corner again, but stolen back by Kessel. Kessel gets it in deep and it's shot right on. And it's knocked away by Tokarski. Fed back into Arizona territory. Tipped back to the point. Dahlin regging the puck and holding it in back there. Dahlin leaves it. A quick shot is knocked down. Dahlin tried to jump on it, but it popped free and goes to center ice. Worked up in the wing and sent back in again. Canestroza trying to track it down as he chases after Timmins. Slides to center. Out of the Buffalo line. Ladd, who has the Arizona goal, attempted to get away. That didn't work out. Cleared off the boards and slapped away to center ice. Flipped in over the line. Rolls around behind the net. And Rich Salonen. Now it's going to be cleared back to an open wing. That's tapped in again. Poked out behind the net and recovered by Kajula. He got it around on the wall and it's cleared to center. One man back. Kajula coming in over the blue line. Kajula. Whoa, he makes the big move to go around behind the net. Sliding it back to the point. Bryson leaving it for Bjork. Now it comes again. Bryson got it into the slot. Bryson behind the net. Trying to find the man out in front. He took a shot. Left it back there. Now it's cleared across ice and comes out to center ice. And Bryson is going to have to check up with it and send it back in again. Moka got it around on the boards. The Coyotes goaltender. Thompson is there to take it back for Buffalo and nip it on into the. Now it's cleared beside the net. Thompson almost stolen on the way there. Kept across and kept into Buffalo. Dahlin making some magic with his moves to keep it alive in there. Down low it goes. Picked up in the corner and held by Cousins long enough to drop it off along the boards. And play has been called, and we're going to have a penalty coming up here to Buffalo.
Yeah, Wilson's going.
7:46 remaining here in the second period. Buffalo shorthanded. That's tied at 1.
He's getting nailed for tripping as he takes the feet out from underneath the defender of the Coyotes in front of the net. And there it is. The Sabres on the penalty kill this year are perfect. 4 for 4.
I guess you can't get much better than that, can you?
No, they've done pretty well. In Arizona, in their first game, 1 for 4 on the power play.
Their first game being in Columbus. Back into the corner, tapped around behind the net. Poso hustles after it, trying to get it out. Ran into a skate, however. And the Sabres will get it back. Rank it around on the boards. Not out again. Coyotes managing to hold it in there. Fisher gets knocked down. And finally jammed away to center ice. And now here comes Buffalo back again. 2-on-1 in over the line. The pass. Oh, and Girgensons couldn't control it in time to tuck it in behind the goaltender. Oposo, who set up Girgensons, will now head to the bench. And new fresh legs coming out to kill off the last 120 in the penalty. Bryson tracking it down in behind the net. Trying to kick it free. They're pushing and shoving back there. Krause gets tied up. He's trying to knock it free as well. Now around on the boards it comes. Back to Kessel. Kessel holding it in. Whips it back to the blue line. Kept in there by Keller. To Kessel. Kessel to Keller. Keller hangs on. Straddles the line, now clears it across ice into the corner right in front of the net. They jam away at it. Tokarski makes the save. Poked against the boards. Bryson attempting to tie it up. He'd love to get a whistle. Not going to happen though. It's cleared off the blue line. Back it comes. Long, quick shot. That didn't make it through. Hag is in there. He's trying to take it away. Finally does, and it's cleared down the ice. The Sabres penalty kill brought to you by Rachel's Mediterranean Grill. I love my Rachel's, and you'll love your Rachel's too. Schmaltz trying to bring it away now for Arizona. He gets in over the line. He flipped a shot. That went wide of the net. Poked out in the corner. Steered around behind the goal. Back out in front as Buffalo returns to full strength. But the Coyotes will get a shot. And that one's going to go wide of the net. And Olofsson out of the box clears it away. They poke back along the boards. And it's steered behind the goal. Kept going in there for Buffalo with Cousins still trying to dig it free. Girgensons getting involved. And finally it's knocked away and brought out now by the Coyotes Schmaltz. He bounced it off into the corner. Miller leaving it. Steered ahead. Thompson gets it through the middle. Cousins in over the line. His pass was broken up. Here's two Coyotes in the other direction. Coming back in over the line. A 2-on-1. Whoa! What a play by Dahlin to break it up. Flipped around behind the net. It comes back to Timmins. He leaves it at the point, and it was held in there. Now it's broken up and knocked away as far as center ice, only to have Arizona slap it right back in again, and then Miller clears it to center with a pass that goes to Skinner, but not barely, though. It went behind him as it deflected. Down into the corner it comes. A shot right on. Tokarski had it in his pads, and then it squirted free, but Buffalo recovers. Worked away to center ice. Cleared up ahead by Hinostroza, but no farther than that. Now it's back to over the side again, and a quick shot that went wide. Whoa, rebound! Really fortunate there as the puck is covered up behind the net, and there's going to be another penalty to Buffalo.
Hooking.
4:12 to go here in this second period. 1-1.
Colin Miller right here. He's going to tie up Clayton Keller as he's going to the net. He got charged with a hooking call right there. Yotes going back to the playoffs. Shorthanded earlier. Kyle Oposo does a nice job getting this puck out. Gets down on a 2-on-1 with Zemgus Girgensons. That puck was just tipped a little bit by Shane Gostisbehere as that pass was made, or Girgensons wide open for the tap in on the far post.
Oh, Buffalo shorthanded once again with 4 minutes to go in the period. And a quick shot that gets knocked down and is tapped away and brought on to center ice. In over the line, Oposo shoveling it ahead and chasing after it and doing a whale of a job. He's still battling with. He's still got the puck, and Lee's tying up the Coyotes and taking time off the clock. Doing a great job. Here's the puck came free again. And it's picked up by Arizona now. They'll try and get it going back into their own end. The pass goes to Keller. Keller leaving it there for Gostisbehere. On to center ice. Brought into Buffalo zone by Krause. He took a shot. Tokarski makes the save. But it comes back to the point and is kept in there and then inadvertently knocked out to the neutral zone. And stolen away by Buffalo. Bjork trying to cover in. Bjork still battling away in the corner. He's doing a whale of a job at taking time off the clock. Less than a minute left in the penalty. Puck drop back. Keller will get to the line. He gave it away, though, and now it's slapped around behind the Buffalo net. Goes all the way around into the corner. Kept in there by Arizona. To the point it comes. Schmaltz. He'll feed it back. Held in by Soderstrom. Came out in front. Back it comes to the point. Another long shot, and Tokarski had to look through a screen to get a hold of that one, and he'll hang on to it with 20 seconds remaining in the Miller penalty.
Yeah, nice job by Tokarski here with 20 seconds left. Get this slowing down a little bit, get some fresh troops out. Here's Chicker, he's just going to step in, take that shot. Look at Ladd right in front. How does he see that puck coming through? Does a nice job absorbing that one. Nothing. Here's Fisher stepping in. Quick shot, and that is going to be blocked by Mark Pezic. Sabres have got 8 blocked shots so far in this hockey game.
And they're not shy about doing that, are they?
Nope.
Here's the puck around on the boards. Girgensons took out his man and allowed it to escape the zone. And now down to less than 10 seconds remaining in penalty time. And a little over 2 to go in the second period. Sabres are back at full strength. Arizona trying to get free again to make it happen as they send it in deep. Capped around behind the net. Cousins catches up with it. Whipped it up on the wing with a pass that goes in over the line and rolled off into the corner for Girgensons. Flipped ahead, not out. Buffalo out in front. Cousins couldn't get a shot away. He dropped it back. Pass comes across ice. Skinner. And he whisked on the short side. He's got it again, Skinner. Flipped around on the boards. Came to the blue line. Out and rolls down into the Buffalo end. That's an icing.
Now this game just goes back and forth. Opportunities at both ends. Jeff Skinner going to get a great chance here on this last exchange. Take a look. Here's Dahlin coming down the side. Here's Skinner. See how he uses his stick and he's directing where he's going to go and he's anticipating with that puck. And the pass comes perfectly across to him. He steps in for the great opportunity. That's communication on the ice right there, and that's awareness by the man with the puck. Able to see Skinner directing traffic over on the far side.
Rolled into the Buffalo zone now, and the Sabres will recover with 80 seconds remaining in the period. Brought in over the line, tapped off the boards. Back it comes to the point. Bryson keeps it there to Miller with a blast deflected in front of the net. And Vejmelka covers up and did a good job there because he had all kinds of traffic in front of him.
Well, we're going to take a look at our Indeed player resume. Robert Hagg, acquired in the trade from the Flyers, 6'2", 207, 26 years old. NHL career, 237 games, 13 goals, 47 points, and a +13 rating. He led the Sabres with 6 block shots versus Montreal on Thursday, and he has got 2 so far in this game this afternoon.
Tip back to the point now. Hey, got it in a shot that comes across ice. Goes around on the boards. And that's going to pop out of play. So we're 62 seconds away from the end of the second period in a 1-1 tie.
Yeah, it's been a close game. Hey, back and forth, RJ. Opportunities at both ends. Goaltenders have been very good in this one. So far, guys creating chances. It's been a hard-fought game. We talk about chess match. There's been a lot of things going on here. Early, you know, the Coyotes were trying to stretch the ice because of the forecheck of the Sabres. They adapted to that, and then the Sabres changed, and they started getting some pressure again down in the zone. So it's been a tight one for the coaches here in this one.
Puck at center ice is kicked free by Thompson and just muscled it way over the line, but finally loses control. Another pass goes to Butcher. Will Butcher gains center, pops it in. Slap at it behind the net. Sabres hold it in there. Olofsson got it back to the point. Nice move by Dahlin, one of about a zillion in this game. Came out in front of our net, and Asplund had an opportunity. Dahlin is in deep again. As he got it back to the point, banked it off the leg, it goes on into the corner. Thompson trying to fight it free. Pass came to center ice. Taken back again by Buffalo, left there, and that's going to do it for period number 2 here at Key Bank Center.
Now, as I said here, this is a tight one. This is a good hockey game out here. Both teams just leaving everything on the ice, what they have. So it's going to come down to this third period. Who's got the will and who's going to generate enough opportunity to create a break for themselves to hopefully capitalize.
This game has certainly had its chances, both sides. However, it remains a 1-1 tie after a pair of periods of play, with the Sabres outshooting the Coyotes 22-14 to this point in the game. Northtown Automotive Intermission Report next.
Your all-new lineup of Buick SUVs. Your Western New York GMC dealers. GMC, we are professional grade. Seneca Resorts and Casinos. Nothing else comes close. And by Cadillac. Visit your Western New York Cadillac dealer today and experience the ultimate in iconic luxury.
Power play winding down to start period number 2. Terrific feed from Dahlin, but if not for a one-armed Drake Caggiula, if he doesn't follow through with this attempt to battle off, they don't get that rebound opportunity for Cody Eakin. Amazing stuff.
Not only that, staying onside. Like, he came from inside the zone and really timed it well at the blue line, stayed onside, followed through, and look at this. Hey, Cody Eakin very excited because he's played really well now for 5 periods of hockey so far this season.
Yeah, and that last preseason game was pretty good for he and 21 and 28, and that's where it started to come together. You look at the offensive zone possession numbers, they're very even. Look, this game is quite even, and now when you factor in that the Yotes got a couple of power plays that period, a lot of it is just shaping up to be who wants it here in period number 3. And if Buffalo can continue doing what they've been doing as far as getting an awful lot out of everybody that's out there.
And I got to keep my eyes on number 26, Rasmus Dahlin. He started to feel it with the puck in the second period. I think something great's coming from him in the third.
Dahlin just picked up his first career assist against Arizona. Do you know what we were doing the last time we were in Arizona when these two teams
back to Buffalo, probably.
No, we were on the lazy river.
Oh, yes, you're right.
The hotel had a lazy river. It was a lot of fun. We'll try to bring that level of energy, or maybe a notch higher, in the Lexus postgame report. Here's the third with RJ and Razor.
I hope it's a little bit higher. That's all I can say. Third period replays are presented by New York's only outlet liquor. When you need to stock up, it's the place to buy a case. What's your outlets? Here we go. Period number 3, all tied up 1 apiece.
I've never been on the road and been able to relax. I don't know what they do.
Well, it's a rather private thing, I guess, Razor. Some of us aren't supposed to know things.
I don't want to know either.
Yeah, well, it does happen. Here's the puck cleared off the board, around behind the Buffalo net to get things underway here in the third. Poke at it on the wall as Thompson gets his big body in there and back to the point, and now cleared away to center ice with a give and go going in over the line. And Olofsson trying to track it down, slapped away from him. He goes after it again, however, and keeps it back into the corner. In front, Olofsson, and he ripped it wide of the net. Held in by Butcher. Sliding it around on the boards, but Olofsson keeping it in again to Thompson. Back to the point it comes. Over to Olofsson, right into the slot, and that one's tipped wide. And gathered in off the backboards by Vejmelka, the goaltender. And I want to tell you, Buffalo was buzzing around there.
Yeah, they have plenty of times here this afternoon. We had a chance to talk to Matty Ellis between periods, and his advice to his guys were just stay the course and do not get frustrated. He says, but what we have to do is use our speed and try to attack the inside. So that is the message sent to his group here going into this third period.
Capped around on the boards, kept in by Miller, however, now broken up. And the Coyotes will pull it away to center ice with a pass in over the Buffalo line. But Bryson came over to take his man out of the play in the corner, and it comes back to the blue line again. Held in there with a long shot, and that went high and wide of the net. Into the corner. Get back along the wall. Buffalo having a little trouble getting out past the Coyotes forecheck. Now they'll try it as it comes away with Miller drifting it in and heading to the bench. Hit back to center ice. Coyotes in over the line, going wide. Came out in front again on a pass from Dzingel. Cousins bumping in the corner, trying to muscle it out along the boards. Came back to the blue line, however, worked across ice and taken away by Buffalo with a pass up in the wing. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Getting it over the line, a chance for Skinner. He took his shot, didn't get through. It hit the defenseman's leg. Out in front, what a pass! And a shot that deflected by Eakin over top of the net. Eakin got it across ice again. Pesek winds up, his shot right on. And it's flipped away and sent away to center ice now by Dzingel. He rolled it in over the line, and the Coyotes are trying to make some changes. Whipped up on the wing, scooped on into Arizona territory. Rolled around on the boards, held in there by Buffalo. Jurgensen took a shot toward the net, but it was picked off, and now the Coyotes bringing it back again with clearing in over the line to Schmaltz, and he couldn't get any farther, and now it's going to dribble out to center ice again. 3 minutes gone here in the third period. 1-1. Back into the corner for Buffalo's Dahlin. Got it back to the point, and the Coyotes will keep it in with a shot that went off a leg and ends up in neutral territory. Chychrun is there to flip it across ice and accept a return pass. Dropped it back into the corner, eluding the check of Ruotsalainen. In over the line, Ruotsalainen going after it again, couldn't control it, however, and it goes to center ice to O'Brien. That's rolled in. And now flip right back out again and trying to get away on the wall is Kajula, and he works free. Sent it back to the point. Miller couldn't get his shot away. Miller turns again. And let his shot go that went wide of the net. It's tapped back and kept in there by Buffalo over to Miller. Blasts a shot in front of the net. Another whack at it. And it came free and goes to the corner and then is scooped out to center ice. Kajula is back to pick it off. Both teams are changing. Miller wheels it up the middle. Carrying in over the line is Olsen. Rebound! And just deflected wide. Out to center ice. Thompson leaves it. Helped in by Asplund. Thompson trying to catch up with it again. Got it around on the boards. Then it came back to him again. And he gets knocked off his pins. But it's back to the point and kept in by Buffalo. Thompson digs it free in the corner. Long shot right on. That's kicked away. Sent back in along the right out in front again. There's a shot by Olofsson that didn't make it through. Another whack at it off a leg and into the corner. Kept in by Buffalo in front with a shot. That one gets blocked and Thompson is robbed again. Asplund up with it. Looking to move the puck as he got it to center. Thompson is dead tired. He finally gets to the bench with his line mates. He's got to be arm weary. He's got enough shots. Here's Pesek sliding it ahead. It's chipped in over the line. And not quite able to keep it in was Jeff Skinner. Now a long pass is an errant one. It does not result in icing because of such. Here's a chance in front of the net. Backhand shot knocked down again. Cousins gets knocked down. They roll it along the boards. It comes out to center ice. And is tipped back by Dahlin. Rifled right back in again by Buffalo with some glorious opportunities here in the third. Skinner trying to come up with it. Worked it around on the wall. Held in there by Cousins to Dahlin. Oh, and he drags it free and takes a shot. And that went wide and all the way to center ice. And the Coyotes will lead it back again in over the Buffalo line. And it's stolen away along the boards and taken by who else? Kyle Oposo. He got it in and it's tapped around behind the net by Jurgensen. Slap free in the corner. Back to the point. Eakin. That one is tipped wide. Goes to the corner boards, gets knocked down, held in there by Buffalo. Shot went off a stick wide into the corner, trying to knock it free again as he can. Slithers it around on the boards. Miller comes up to hold it in. Coyotes trying to get it out, and they finally do, only to have Bryson bring it right back in again. Bryson rolled it wide of the net. And poke at it in the corner. And still battling in there is Oposo. He's a beast. On the boards, it'll come. And be brought away to center and rolled out of play. Whoa! Got a little action going, folks. 12:52 remaining in the third. Hey, it's 1-1.
Stroza, he's going to feed this to the front. Dylan Cousins, a little hesitation trying to step around the goaltender. Good chance. Skinner following it up. Look at this block right here by Travis Boyd on Tage Thompson. Perfect pass from behind the net. Travis Boyd comes across with a big block. Block shots in this game are unbelievable. 11 Arizona, 8 Sabres. Everybody's paying the price out there.
No kidding. Here's a chance for Gostisbehere to send it up on the wing and down the ice. Butcher hooked it free, but didn't get it out of the zone. And he goes over along the wall, digs it free again, got it in behind the net. Darlene is there to Butcher. Butcher breakaway pass up the middle and shoots to the backhand, and that one hits the mesh. A great opportunity for Arttu Ruotsalainen.
Ruotsalainen, he was far blue line, wide open. Beautiful pass by Butcher, getting it up there. Just look at that, number 4 hits 25 wide open, and he had the net. He just got too much loft on it and put it right up and over the glass. Look at this one right here, straight up and over. He had the goaltender down and beat. Had plenty of opportunity, but just a little too much oomph. Great try.
Great opportunity for sure. Here's Bryson keeping it in. It's picked off by the Coyotes. Rolled up in the wing. Bryson's the first one after it in the corner. He chips it ahead. And it's going to be brought out now by Miller. Miller gets it in over the line. Strawman is back after it. Coyotes an opportunity to work it as far as center, but taken away by Bryson. And brought right back in again by Asplund. On into the corner. Fired around behind the net. Held in with Thompson. Thompson to Asplund. Got it out in front, and Olofsson couldn't connect on it. Sabres keeping it in. Cross ice pass, and that took a funny hop and ends up all the way down in the Buffalo end. Work to Pezic. He leaves it there for Thompson. And it comes ahead to center ice, but is knocked right back in again by the Coyotes. 11:20 left on the clock.
Yeah, it's been almost 11 minutes since the Coyotes have registered a shot in this third period.
Opening week presented by Indeed. So they will negotiate a face-off in the Buffalo zone.
The Sabres have doubled them up on shots here. 28-14.
I guess all the zones are in Buffalo, come to think of it, but you know the drift.
Yeah.
Here's the pass going to the corner. Zipped around behind the net and recovered by Buffalo. Pass up the middle will be tucked over on the wing and brought back in again. All the way around into the corner and up on the wing. Coyotes trying to make something happen, and they do. There's a break in over the line. The pass to the side. Drop back. And the errant pass ends up in the corner. And benefited Buffalo. Now the Coyotes keep it in there, however. Working it all the way back to the point. It rolls across the blue line. Nipped around behind the net. Came right out in front again, but Buffalo was there to break it up and bring it away. And Hinostroza is turning. Hinostroza got it in. Back to Hinostroza from Darlene. He ripped a shot right on, and the goaltender will hang on to it. And a little bit of stick work in front of the net with Hinostroza and
Kessel.
Kessel, yes.
Yeah, Phil Kessel playing in his 902nd straight hockey game here. Watch 29. Feeds Darlene a little drop pass right there. You could tell Hinostroza was talking to him. There's the quick shot. And then right there, Hinostroza giving Phil Kessel a little welcome to Buffalo.
Coyotes getting it out of there, sending it down deep into Buffalo territory. Poked around on the boards and ends up sliding off into the corner. It's cleared but not out. Kessel kept it in momentarily at least, and a long shot is right on, and Tokarski boots that away, and then the pass goes all the way to center ice and sends Gus Despair back after it. And that prompts the Coyotes to make a wholesale change, and Buffalo likewise. Darlene feeding it to Butcher. Over to Bjork now. Back to Darlene again. Darlene ripped the pass ahead. It's going to miss everybody. It's going to be icing. That was a missed pass is what it was. It certainly wasn't on purpose. If you want to hear what the Sabres head coach is thinking, tune in to GR every Tuesday morning at 8. Don Granato joins Howard and Jeremy for his only weekly radio appearance. Tuesdays at 8 on the home of the Buffalo Sabres, WGR Sports Radio 550. Ready to face off all the way back into the Buffalo end. Coyotes trying to keep it in there. It's stolen away and goes to the boards, but not out. Now they'll hack at it again, but again, Arizona keeping it in. Go back along the blue line. Shot from Strawman. Ends up deflecting off into the corner. And is tipped free and kept in, though. Good play by Keller to battle for it. Now the puck came right beside the net, and Bjork takes it away. Bjork got it up in the wing and finally got it to center ice, and he ran smack dab into close. Check it. That was Travis Boyd that dropped him. Back comes Johan Larsson, and his backhand will be handled and held by Tokarski. So we have 8:41 remaining in regulation, and a 1-1 tie. In this hockey game today, as Travis Boyd feels the brunt of the check from Mark Pesic along the wall. And there have been several other pretty good whacks as well.
Yeah, there was one last shift. Lawson Kraut's going to come across and get on his Bork right here. But to Bork's defense, he's hiding. He couldn't see Kraus coming because of the man in front of him. And as he stepped around his own player, bang, Lawson Kraus came through and they went shoulder to shoulder.
There's the puck behind the Buffalo net. Long breakaway pass again, brought in over the line and tried to flip it off to Olofsson. He steals it back along the wall. Olofsson whips it, and it comes all the way around to Miller on the other side. Miller drifting it in, lets it go to Olofsson. Olofsson wheeling it back behind the net. Tipped in the corner, back to Miller. One-timer, he ripped it wide. Found on the boards, but held in again by Buffalo. Came out in front of the goal and now is intercepted and knocked to the blue line and out. Olofsson is there to take it away and sail it back to Miller. Miller's pass goes to center and is brought in by Thompson, and Thompson muscled his way through the D, goes to the corner, and it's rolled on the boards to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Buffalo's Miller. Both teams are doing some changing, and the Sabres will end up taking it back again in behind their own net. Smacked into the corner, and a dangerous pass up the middle, but it's picked up and brought ahead by Cousins. Cousins getting in over the line, and he gave it away to Andrew Ladd, who has the only Arizona goal in this game. Now Cousins tried to pick it up behind the net, but it got away from him. Around on the boards, Cousins gets it back and gives it away again. Out into the corner. Johan Larsson flipped it behind the net. He's got it again. Got it out in front, and the shot is ripped wide. Ends up caroming all the way through center ice. And was taken back by Soderstrom. That'll go to the corner. Dahlin took a slap at it. Up for Oposo. Oposo drags it free, but didn't get it out. Now gets some help, and Dahlin is there again. He'll nip it across ice. Pass on to Oposo at center. Gets in over the line, digs free into the corner, trying to drop it back, and he does, and it's kept in by Buffalo, but now slides, and is recovered by the Coyotes out to center and on into the Buffalo end. Will Butcher with 6 minutes to go. Sending it to Dahlin. Dahlin. He gets in over the line, gets tripped up, no penalty there. Much to the ire of a largely youngster crowd here today. That's rolled back into Phoenix territory. And left there once again for Jacob Chychrun to bring it in with a shot that's right on. Tokarski knocks it away. That's taken to center ice and brought back again by Buffalo's. Bjork got it in over the line. Round behind the net to the point to Miller. He got it across ice. Long shot. Doesn't make it through to the goaltender. It's right beside the net. And finally is taken away up to center ice and tapped on in. Buffalo coming back again. Getting it to center. Rolled behind the Phoenix net. 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Pass brought back in over the Buffalo line. Here's a chance in front, to the pass went errant, which is a good thing because the Sabres are in trouble, and now they come back again. In over the line. There's a shot, but Olsen is right on, and the goaltender Vejmelka makes the save. Woo, 4:48 remaining. This is in regulation time. It's 1-1.
Period. 2-on-1. Nice pass right there. Keller to Phil Kessel, not able to finish it off. It comes down the other way. This is Aspen and Olsen. And Olsen hangs on to that one because of the diving defender coming about. Gostisbehere tries going short side, not able to find a hole.
Boy, they're having some good chances in this hockey game. Both ends of the building. Kicked out to center ice. And tipped up the middle again. Bjork sliding it back. Kajula spins around. Taps it back into his own zone. And Mr. Dahlin will make a move to come to center and then try a pass that went off a skate and actually goes out of play anyway. The Toyota Big Save brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Sometimes it helps to have friends because the friend here to make the save is actually Dahlin, who got his stick in there and made sure it didn't get behind the sliding Tokarski. That one was labeled.
Dahlin's had a nice afternoon, RJ. He's been all over the ice.
He's done some fancy stick work, too, that's been really appreciated by the crowd and at least one announcer. And the pass coming to center now is kicked off a skate and all the way down the ice, and this is going to be a icing call.
Now we'll take a look at our New York Lottery inside the numbers here. The Arizona Coyotes had a very busy offseason. They made 10 trades involving 19 players and 19 draft picks. And Arizona owns 8 picks in the 2022 draft this summer coming up. They've got 3 firsts and 5 seconds right now in that draft.
I hope it's one of those what they call strong drafts for their kid. Puck poked around behind the net, goes to the corner and is rolled up on the wing and sent to center ice to Kroos. Sabres got it back again. Will Butcher took a whack at it but couldn't control it. Came in front and taken away by Oposo. It's kicked to the line and out to center ice. Recovered and slapped right back in the other direction. Dahlin came over to step into Keller. Dahlin's got it again. Looking for an open man. Finds Thompson. Thompson ripped a shot that went wide of the net. And brought all the way back to center again. Rolled down into the corner. Hag was there for Buffalo. Oposo got it to center ice, and Hag carries on. Hag in over the line. We got grabbed, but they got away with it. Back to the point. Off a leg. Knocked down there. And then Cousins gets run over. And then a whole bunch of folks get run over because they're all trying to make changes. Pass deflects ahead. Slipped back as far as Buffalo territory. Taken away by the Sabres and worked to center ice. As the pass goes on the wing. And Hezek slides it across ice. Couldn't get it to Olofsson. Olofsson jammed it back into the corner again. 2.5 to go in the third. Thompson will roll it back. And it comes on the wing to Hinostroza. Hinostroza trying to step into his check again. Out in front, the shot by Skinner is right on the rebound, and Hinostroza couldn't reach it in time. Now he got it back behind the net. Rolling it off into the corner. Kept in there by Cousins to Hinostroza. Hinostroza to the point it comes. Miller flipped it, went way up in the air. Skinner knocked it down but could not keep it in, and it ends up going into the Arizona bench.
Nice push here by the Sabres late in this third period. This line with Skinner, Hinostroza, and Cousins down low. There's the quick shot by Skinner right there. That puck pounces straight up in the air. Not able to get to that one, and then it's cleared. Nice job by Skinner getting himself in those areas. Something he's doing a lot better job here so far in the first two games. He's not playing the perimeter. He's getting himself more to the middle of the ice where he needs to have a little more success offensively here this year.
And the pass wheeled across ice. Labushin got it ahead. And it's taken back by Buffalo and worked up in the wing. In over the line. Kajula got away. Took the shot right on. And the goaltender, Vejmelka, flops on it and hangs on.
Yeah, Kajula here coming down the left side. The D falls here right in front of the Arizona bench. And he's away right here. He jumps past. He's cut in. Nice job there by the defender in the middle of the ice, taking that lane away, but nice job hanging on the puck. Going short side, goaltender just shut him down. He's been real good. Malkin has been lights out here this afternoon because the Sabres got 32 shots his way so far, only letting one in.
Not a bad way to break into the league, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Here's Chychrun behind the net. He got it off the glass and out to center ice. Well, back in over line as Beagle chases it down in the corner. And out in front again. Back to the point. The blast by Chychrun that went wide. Comes around on the boards. Trickles free in the corner. Recovered by Buffalo and muscled away as far as center again. That'll be dumped in. Now by Girgensons, who peels off and goes back to the bench again. Chychrun got it up in the wing and lets it slide back into the corner. Bryson breaks it up. He got it up on the wing. And it's rolled to center ice for Thompson. Less than a minute remaining in regulation. Thompson could not get away at center from Ladd. Now brought in over the line and flipped on into the Arizona corner. Got back to center, and Dzingel gets into Buffalo territory. He tried to drop the pass back. He did, but it ends up going all the way around on the boards and is taken away by Krause. That's going to come around on the wall and down the ice. They called that icing. Come on, Connor Timmins could have touched it. Select Sabres games will be on ESPN Plus this season. To watch the broadcast of the game on Friday, October 22nd against the Bruins, you'll need to stream the game on ESPN Plus. This game will only be available for streaming. It will not be on satellite or cable TV. To view the full list of 8 games airing on ESPN Plus and for streaming information, visit Sabres.com. Yeah, they don't do it right, and they'll do it again.
And now they're going to have to go adjust the clock here as well.
Yeah, there's 13 and a half seconds as it stands right now remaining in the period. They'll fiddle around with it and add some.
Yeah, there's going to be 14.9 seconds on the clock when they get it readjusted here.
I don't think there should have been an icing call to begin with, but...
Yeah, you're not a referee.
No.
Or a linesman.
No.
So it's not really your decision to make.
I didn't choose that. I didn't choose that path.
Okay, but
I chose my own path.
most of the time you just tell people to keep their opinions to themselves. So.
Absolutely. Now it's 1:49 left. Oh, good.
No, that's too much.
Why don't we just keep the time at the bench? You know. Yeah, they're still going to work on it.
There they go.
Yeah, now we got it going. Chris Jentz figured it out. How about that? Those off-ice officials are valuable as heck. Here's the puck slapped off the boards now. Not out, and now it'll be picked up, and it will be flipped down to the Arizona line, and that's it. We're going to overtime, folks, by hook or by crook.
Yeah, we are, and it's exciting because this has been a good game, RJ, back and forth. Both teams leaving it out here this afternoon in this building. And the referees bother me a little bit here right now, but I'm going to get this out. Let's get it going overtime because I don't want to go home yet.
Well, you'll just have to straighten it out with that referee and get things. You got 10 seconds to do it, and then we're going to be back again. 1-1. It's the place to buy a case. What's your outlet? As they continue to clean up the ice and get ready for OT, as per usual.
Yeah, we'll take a look and see how we got to this point. 1-1 tie. Andrew Ladd back in the first period. He is going to put the Coyotes up here with a feed in front of the net from Dzingel and Larson. And then in the second period, the Sabres going to get their only goal of the game here. Cody Eakin is going to get his first of the year from Kajulia and Darlene. And that is where we stand, matched at 1.
Sabres next game, not until Tuesday, when they'll entertain the Vancouver Canucks. They played pretty well in Philly. I watched the game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. That's a good hockey team they got rolling there. They're fast. Got good young D there.
They do indeed.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge test here for the Buffalo Sabres.
However, they got a huge test here in overtime. And as we get it underway, Beagle taking the face-off and losing it. And Dahlin is back. Dahlin, Oposo, Girgensons. Tipped up on the wing and trying to get away at center was Girgensons. He's got it along the wall, but he got tripped up, and the penalty not going to be called. Coyotes bring it back in with a shot. Tokarski's got it and hangs on, and now he knocks it free and gives it to Oposo. And they're changing the Coyotes as Oposo is at the end of his shift and doesn't have much left in the gas tank. And he's going to make his way to the bench now. Going back, Chychrun. 4 minutes remaining in the overtime clock. Schmaltz. He's in no particular hurry. He'll go back behind the net. This is a type of play that you usually see in overtime, though. Very deliberate by both teams. Long pass goes to center ice. Coyotes coming away, leaving it there for Schmaltz. Back it comes out in front of the net. And taken away now by Olofsson. Olofsson leaving it back there. And Dahlin will get it up to Bryson. Bryson brings it in over the line. Bryson. Oh, it comes to Thompson in front of the net. Oh, what a save by the goaltender on Olofsson. Back along the boards, out to center. Thompson will tap it back, and the Sabres will change up. Long pass ahead now is deflected in over the line, going in wide of the net. No, they're going to rule it.
Yeah, it's going to be ruling icing. They're bringing Bryson back on. Dahlin's coming off, but what a chance for Victor Olofsson in this overtime. Here's Bryson. He's going to feed it to Thompson on the backhand. Comes across, and look at that save right there.
Boy, he doesn't miss from there very often,
he doesn't. He's got a race blocker and able to direct it off.
Three minutes or less to go in the OT. Puck is knocked free, brought away to center ice, 2-on-1 Buffalo. Here's Skinner coming in over the line with Asplund. Skinner had to jump over his stick. Asplund back after it to wheel it back toward the point, and it'll be ragged by Dahlin. Dahlin gains the line. Dahlin flipped it back into the corner. Skinner. Dahlin. Dahlin turning again. Still controlling it. Got it off into the corner. Held in there by Buffalo. Skinner. And left for Asplund. And finally Dahlin goes to center ice, and Buffalo will change up again up front. Cousins off the bench to Dahlin. Dahlin in over the line. Dahlin goes wide. He cleared it in front, and Cousins was tied up. Picked up by Hinostroza. Hinostroza circling. Sends it back. Brought back in over the line by Bryson. Bryson in front again. Oh, too many passes. Backhand by Cousins. Just went through the goal crease. 1:45 to go. Kept in there by Hinostroza. Hinostroza lost control of it. And the Coyotes will bring it on out. Got it in over the line. Pass comes back and is kept in there by Soderstrom. Into the corner. Tapped by the wood net, but the Sabres will take it away. Hinostroza trying to pull himself free. He elects to go back in behind his goal with 1:20 remaining in the OT period. Pass is brought on to center ice. Held there by Oposo. And Oposo turns again and tries to get it going in the right direction. As he hits the Coyote line. Turns again. Here's Oposo taking the shot, and he fired it wide, and it comes around on the boards. Is kept in by Buffalo. Left there for Bjork. Bjork flipped it right in front of the net. Out in front again, and the pass jumps away. Came to the blue line. Worked over to Oposo. Oposo on to Dahlin. Dahlin trying to get free on the boards. Couldn't do it as he tumbled to the ice. And it's sent on to center again. A kick out of along the boards. It pops free with 30 seconds left on the clock. And the Coyotes will play it back to their goaltender from Chychrun. Now Chychrun takes a look at the clock and works it up on the wing. Right back in over the Buffalo line. Left there is Larson with a shot, and that deflection goes out of play. Johan Larson, the former Sabre, was trying to cash the winner.
Yeah, he's already got an assist in this hockey game for Arizona. Couple good chances in this overtime for Dylan Cousins. And I'm going to take a look at Larson's chance first here, just as he goes down. Gets into that slot area, and it's deflected up and over the glass. And here's Dahlin doing his magic in the middle of the ice. Slides that one back across to Cousins. Not able to get a handle on that one.
Here's a shot from the point right on. And Tokarski had to come up huge. Pass comes to the Arizona line, and this game is going to a shootout.
Well, right there, Tokarski just saved this hockey game, keeping them alive. to go to a shootout here with a big save on Keller right in the high slot area as that puck was dropped in the lost faceoff. So nice job. It's been fun. It's been a great game here, back and forth, RJ. Why not just let it continue?
Yeah, I'm on board with you, but no, we're still doing a shootout, and that's what's going to come up next. Hang on. In particular, the shooting lanes is what they're more concerned with than anything else. And that makes sense because that's all the ice that's going to be used.
Well, Don Granato talked about his team this week when we sat in his office. He says, hey, we're an evolving team with evolving players. And the biggest thing is right now we need experience. It's the most important thing that we could possibly get for this group of hockey players. And I'll tell you what, these are the kind of games you get experience because you've had a little bit of everything in them. Now you got overtime, you got shootouts, you got tight games. You've had a little bit of everything here, and this is where guys can really take big steps and not learn an awful lot.
And of course, the Sabres, without two of their key players for at least a couple of weeks, we're told anyway. It's going to be Tage Thompson who will come out and take the face-off. Yoki Harju is out of the lineup. He's on crutches up in the press box, and Casey Middlestad also has an issue that's going to keep him out of the lineup for a while. So Tage Thompson will try it first. So take a shot at Vejmelka. Thompson walking in on goal. Shoot, score! Didn't take long, and Tage Thompson has Buffalo on the top side.
Yeah, Thompson goes in here with a ton of speed. I'll tell you, look at this. He goes in with a ton of speed, and he gets his puck in his forehand. He wants to make sure the goaltender has to make a save, and he just beat the goaltender past the blocker inside the post.
Schmaltz, Nick Schmaltz, his turn to try and provide the equalizer for the Coyotes as he shoots one. Oh, it was off the goalpost, I think, but it trickled in behind Tokarski, and it's tied at 1.
Yeah, referee right on top of this one. And it was kind of hard to see this. We'll take a better look. Here's the shot. Oh, and it does. He gets a piece of it, not enough of it, and then you watch it's just going to slowly go back over, and then he knocks it into the net himself as he swings that glove back.
Ruotsalainen has been selected as Buffalo's second shooter. As soon as the official gets the high sign from the off-ice officials who are in communication with Toronto.
Yeah, I don't know what they keep having to wait here for.
I don't know either. I mean, this is, man, you get people all pumped up for things, and
I know
you take the rug out from under them. So Ruotsalainen now is going to try as he comes in on the Phoenix goal. Oh, backhand scores! Whoa! He made the quick move and tucked it in.
Yeah, on the backhand. Earlier in this game, he had a chance on the backhand. Put it up and over the net. No mistake this time. The quick move to the forehand, pulls it back to the backhand, and it's in the net. Excellent job, R2.
Well, surprise? No, not really. Because it's Phil Kessel who's coming up now.
I love Phil Kessel. He's everything that a modern-day athlete isn't.
But he can sure shoot.
Yeah, he can.
Here he is with a shot right on, and Tokarski is there to meet his match.
Yeah, Phil Kessel tries to go low here. I think he's looking for a 5-hole on Tokarski. Comes right down the middle. Yeah, he's looking there, but Katarsi, he knows he's got that pad there already. It's sealed up, locked up, nowhere for it to go.
Well, speaking of sealed up, that's what Victor Olofsson can do right now if he's able to score again. As he gets an opportunity to roll in on goal. Olofsson fires one and shot it wide. And so it goes on.
Now they're all looking for the blocker side here. And that's where they've had success, and that was no different than what Olsen tried himself.
Clayton Keller will have to try and make this one work. or it will be over. Keller going way wide and now slowing down and backhanding it, missed the net, and Buffalo wins it in overtime. Sabres players signaling that they want to meet at center ice to salute the fans at KeyBank Center. After they come up with their victory in the shootout.
Now, RJ, the big thing here is these guys are having fun. They got smiles on their face. They're excited. They're having fun. And that's what the game is all about. And I think this is what this group has been able to manufacture. But right here, here's Clayton Keller. He gets in. He tries to do everything possible. Karski stays right with him. Look at the reaction. You like to see that of the goaltender. He had a heck of a day. Did a really good job. Faced 21 shots. Gave up 1 goal. This team, I'll tell you what, whoever comes to play this group better be ready to work, because they work from start to finish.
And how many people would have thought that after 2 games of the regular season, the Buffalo Sabres would be undefeated? Well, indeed they are, as they get set to welcome the Vancouver Canucks on Tuesday nights. 2-1 Buffalo.